Good morning, everyone. It's September 10th, 2024. Welcome to Empress Tarot. I've been sitting here shuffling these cards for a few minutes now, but I honestly want to get started by showing you this book that I just received. It came in a couple days ago. It's called Manifest with Moonlight, and this book is so beautiful. It's written by a local author. She grew up in the Appalachian Mountains and has a deep connection to the moon. And she has this workbook that she's come out with, and it's just such an amazing practical workbook for anyone who wants to get a little bit closer to the moon, understand manifestation just a little bit better. It's got this great section in the back where you can actually write down a few things. This is a really practical tool, and I'm excited to dive into it. I started just reading over a little bit last night, and you know, it's just full of good information. Understanding the moon's phases. It goes through each cycle of the moon, and really some good practical information on how to manifest with the moon by the cycles of the moon. So I wanted to show you guys that. It's by B.R. Johnson, and if you're interested, you can find it on Amazon. I'll pop a link down in the comment section. I highly recommend it. I haven't even gone through it yet. I've just sort of browsed through the pages, and I can tell this is going to be an amazing book. So there's that for everyone. Thank you, B.R. Johnson, for going through all of the effort to publish that book. I think it's going to be extremely useful to so many people. And I'm excited because I'm definitely going to be able to incorporate some of that information into my tarot readings. I mean, we already talked about the moon cycles here and how they interact with tarot and manifesting, and I feel like this is just such a perfect tool that I can, dive into. So I'm excited for that. Anyway, here we go. We're going to get started right here. Okay, so it looks like we are letting go of some worries and some anxieties. Remember yesterday? Anybody who checked in yesterday, we got that information that there was an injustice probably having to do with something in the financial area of your life, and that injustice is about to be resolved. So we're getting a reminder today, a little reinforcement. I would say not to immediately go spending that money. Just because you're about to be rebalanced doesn't mean that it's time to start any big investments right now. Focus more on, oh, these are two interesting cards to get together. Let me pull a few of these out here. All right. So you've got this row up top here that's telling you you're letting go of the worries and anxieties. That period of time is going to be coming to an end. You'll be better off financially coming up really, really soon. But it's not yet time to go spending it. It's time to be saving it. And it looks like we have a glare here because the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, so hold on to that. Whatever your financial situation is, allow it to accumulate for a little while. And then you're going to be making decisions. You're going to be going back and forth between connecting with people, getting them on board, deciding how you want to move forward, right? And taking a leadership position. People are going to want to be working with you, but the Hermit's coming in here, and you don't want to neglect your time of introspection. It is still important for you right now to take some time to think things through. And the fact that the Eight of Swords coming in here right now means that you're still going to be coming across some situations where you're feeling a sense of self-imprisonment, a sense of false self-imprisonment. Make sure you are getting all of the information and you're looking at the big picture, okay? When you're leaning into your introspective time and you're thinking about what you want to do, what you have to offer, who you want to become, and you're getting people on board, and you're, assembling the troops, make sure that you're keeping a clear head. Don't get stuck here. Don't get trapped in anything. It can sometimes feel overwhelming when we're balancing back and forth between getting people involved with our goal and taking that time to really think things through and see what we are intended for, right? Sometimes it can be tough to balance that out, and we end up getting scared, feeling overwhelmed, feeling like we don't have what it takes to get the job done. And the truth is that we do. And it's a matter of seeing the whole picture, not being blinded by any of our negative belief systems, and just keep on plugging along, right? Ultimately, you're looking at unity and celebration and success and the structure and stability of the Four of Wands here. So you are making your way toward a period of harmony, a period of unity, and balance. All right. So that's really important. Enjoy right now, because, you're going to be given an opportunity to feel that contentment, to feel that peace, to feel like you have the abundance and the sure-footedness and the well-being, the financial well-being that you've been trying so hard for lately. But it's just not time to let go of that yet. It's time to hold on to whatever gains you're about to make. And instead of spending the money, use that emotional and energetic boost. Okay, that's what you want to be really focusing on. You want to take that feeling of manifestation and the joy that you're experiencing as a result of this sudden peace of mind and health of your bank account. Use that. That is what you can spend, because when you spend that kind of energy, it comes back to you because you're magnetizing it, right? So keep that in mind right now. I'm going to clear these cards out. I think there's definitely more to be discussed today. I'm just not sure exactly where we're going. I just know that there's more to talk about. While we're shuffling, if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. I mentioned yesterday that I would be putting out some information to show everyone where I will be, some of the fun stuff that's going on in the next few months. So take a look at that. I popped it in a short on YouTube, and it's got a list of, I think, 6 different events that I will be attending in the next couple of months. And if you're looking for a good opportunity to get a one-on-one reading in person, that's the best way to do it. Go to one of these events and sit down and get your one-on-one reading. It's a lot of fun, obviously, when you're out in those places, and there's so much more to do. Some really cool events coming up. And many of them actually are free to the public. So take a look at that and get it on your calendar. All right, let's see what else is coming in here. Ace of Swords. Got 2 coming out here like this. Wow, we have so many swords coming out. Wow. All right. Wow, this is a really, really solid and encouraging and hopeful reading here. This spread starts out with the Ace of Swords. When the Ace of Swords is coming in, it means that something is going to be starting. There's a new beginning of something, right? And whatever that new beginning is, because this is a sword ace, it means that it's going to be inspiring your intellect, It's going to be creating clarity of mind. It's going to be putting your brain to use in an area that you might not have already put it in use for. It could be something brand new that you've never tried, or it could be a new experience where you can apply what you're really good at. The things that come easy to you, you might be offered an opportunity to put that to work, and it's going to be quite fulfilling. You are going to be dealing with a situation when this arises that you're going to have to try and find a way to balance things out. Okay, you're not going to want to go all in right away and neglect some of your other priorities. You want to be careful. You're not going to want to overspend your money. This is going back to the last spread, the first one that we started with today. You might be feeling good right now in terms of your financial stability because you're seeing money coming back in. And you're going to be given this opportunity to put your qualities to use, right? But you don't want to spend too much money doing this. It's not time to invest a whole ton of money in it. You want to make sure that you're keeping money in your reserves, all right? Instead of spending the money, think outside the box, be creative, find creative ways to make this happen, and utilize your emperor energy. We're getting so much glare today, and I don't know what's going on. Let me see if I can turn this a little bit. Use your emperor energy. You're going to need to rely on your ability to manage things very carefully. All right. Don't go too far over the deep end with excitement. You want to stay pretty solid, pretty firm. This could be a really good opportunity to set yourself up for the future, right? It's not going to be a quick money scheme kind of thing. This is the kind of thing where you are going to be offered an opportunity. You do have the skills to make it happen. You're going to have to rely on creativity and good management skills without spending a whole ton of money and investing too much into it financially. You want to hold on to those financial reserves. Then you've got the Queen of Swords coming in. She is a powerhouse. Okay, when the Queen of Swords comes in, she is the one who can think very clearly and communicate to everyone what needs to be done. Okay, that's going to be your job. You're going to know what to do, and you're going to communicate that to everybody that you are working with, all the people you're pulling on board, and leading. All right, that's going to be a real primary role for you coming up. And it's going to end up being really fantastic. The Wheel of Fortune card coming in here in the upright position means that this is not only going to be abundant and fruitful for you, but it's going to change your trajectory into a more positive aspect. It's going to get you closer to your purpose, right? And it's going to result in being able to get rid of some of the past heartache, some of your old stories that run around in your mind, that do get in the way, that do change your belief systems, that cause that false self-imprisonment. All those thoughts are going to be falling away because you're going to see exactly how powerful you actually are. This, whatever is coming into your life right now, is something that's going to be so meaningful to you, and it's going to come so naturally to you, and you're going to be so inspired by it that you're just going to feel like this is it. This is the thing to be doing, and it's going to help you erase some of that past heartache, some of those feelings of failure, feelings of disappointment, those thoughts that you when you look at yourself and you take that time for introspection, you consider all of the ways in which you've screwed things up in the past. This is an opportunity for you to really show yourself that that's not the truth, right? We make mistakes, we move on from those mistakes. And this Three of Swords coming in here is saying that with this Wheel of Fortune, with this cycle, this change in your trajectory, you're going to be letting go of a lot of that. all right? And you're going to move on. This is really opening big doors for you. Move into it with the force of the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is incredibly powerful. They, again, are very clear headed. They can see really, really far down the line. What you want to make sure of is that you bust through this with a sense of power and urgency and not haste. Don't be hasty. You're taking on a major shift here. The world is coming in next, and this is a lot like the Wheel of Fortune card in that it's talking about patterns and cycles, and these are both in the upright position, and you really are entering into a new phase. And this could be, again, like yesterday's conversation about the 999 portal and things changing in 2025, and how you're shedding all of the stuff that you shouldn't be taking with you to create space for this. This is what you're creating the space for, and it is going to change. And this was yesterday, this was in the reverse position. Today, this is in the upright position. This is your opportunity to create something that is going to be beneficial for you for a long, long time. This is going to be fruitful and abundant and amazing, and it's really setting yourself up for success. And it's the kind of success, you see this little bird here, this is communicating messages, right? But it's also, this card is also showing that your garden is sustaining other life. It's not just yours. It's so prolific that you are supporting others with what you have created, which is a beautiful thing. You're able to give back, and it's communal, all right? So this is a really, really encouraging reading today. Yesterday we were talking so much about what to get rid of, how to clear the space out, and hints as to what's to come. And today we're really getting some clarity on what we can expect to come by doing that. This is an amazing shift. And, if you can lean on things like books like these, Manifest with Moonlight, or keep checking in with these tarot readings, wherever you can find your guidance, you want to keep leaning into that, because the change is a-coming. So thank you guys so much. I do need to pull one more card today, don't I? And I'm just going from the top of the deck here. This is the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and that means it is an indication that we are exiting a period of misfortune. That is what this card is saying. If you've been feeling down on your luck, if you've been feeling isolated, if you've been feeling, overwhelmed with scarcity, this card coming in the reverse position is saying you are exiting that time. You are going to find what it is you've been looking for. You're going to have that comfort, the comforts of life that you need, and you're going to be enjoying connection with people as well. So take heart, guys. Things are looking up. They're really, really looking up. And just remember that these challenges that we go through at times of the Tower and getting rid of things, releasing negative energy, that's all creating space for the good stuff. So thank you guys for checking in today. I really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one.